Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and this is my review of Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark here. And once again, I'm on my weekend pilgrimage. I decided, because you like kimchi so much in my Jaws review, I decided to have her back. So yeah, have a little snack. And yeah, let's get straight into this review. Okay, and before we get into this review, I do want to give a little spoiler warning. Also, fun fact, Indiana Jones: Raiders of the Lost Ark was one of my great grandpa's favorite movies, so I just think that's kind of cool. And yeah, uh, well, kind of like with all Steven Spielberg movies, I feel like it has a really good score. What do you think, Kimchi the Dog? Exactly, yeah. I mean, yeah, this movie has an amazing score. I mean, I like how, like, the four main players of this movie, Indiana Jones, Marion, uh, Belloc, who's Indiana Jones's rival, and like the Ark of the Covenant, they all have their own score. And I think it's like really cool, like how they each represent different like qualities. Indiana Jones's excitement, Marion is like soft calmness, and the Ark, Belloc is like evil, and then the Ark is mysterious. Oh, do you want another snack? Okay. And yeah, I feel like that this movie does. I really like its scores for that. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, but I do want to give a little warning because what I'm about to show is very graphic. But the practical effects of this movie are outstanding, especially as, like this scene where like the three main bad guys get melted and their heads explode. I just think that's like really cool. But yeah, also very graphic. Also, action really good. It is so like vibrant and exciting. I mean, you see so many like fun things happen. And yeah, I just think the action of this movie is really good and like really well choreographed. Especially like, I mean, especially like seeing how this movie is a globe trotting adventure. You can see how like the action is like unique in like every single place. And I just think it's really cool. What do you think about the action? You want more food? Okay, yeah. Also, you know, something I think that's really cool about Indiana Jones is how this movie is very episodic and kind of like because Indiana Jones is inspired from like movie shorts that from like the 19 teens from to the like uh, 70s where like you'd go to a movie theater and you'd see like really you'd see short films about like people going across the world and like going on adventures. And yeah, I feel like this really works. I mean, like Indiana Jones is a very episodic movie. I mean, yeah, like the opening scene where like he's trying to get the golden head. Then you've got like the bar fight in Tibet, and then you've got Indiana Jones like fighting all these people in the village, and then like also him out in the desert, and then him on the chase scene, and then him on the boat, and then also like the final scenes. I think it's like very episodic like that. Do you have any thoughts? Yeah. Also, okay. Once again, it's a Steven Spielberg movie, so it's got that touch. I will say this is one of my favorite Steven Spielberg movies, but due to like some things I will be talking about. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I will. However, I mean, when you look at this movie in a different light, there are like I feel like this is a very well-made movie. It's just aged really poorly due to a bunch of stereotypes. And yeah, let's just get into them. Yeah, I this movie has stereotypes that are very similar to Casablanca, except for this is just like way worse. I feel like it's one thing in Casablanca where you just make the villains of the movie just like evil Germans and Europeans from like the not that like supported the Nazis. I mean, that's one thing, but like when you make like natives to like other countries, just like brain dead idiots that'll just like blindly follow the highest bidder. That's just not right. And then that also leads to this issue of mine is that like some things just should be left alone, especially when it comes to artifacts. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like you should always just like dig up like ancient artifacts, and it's like you should just leave it alone, like it was meant to be. And like you wouldn't want like your like I don't know how to put it, but it's like some things should just stay where they were meant to be for the rest of the time, because it's like it's not fair to like just go up to like some ancient artifact that's like very sacred to a bunch of people, steal that stuff and then sell it, or just like put it in a museum for other people to just look and point at and get dusty. So it's like that's like a big issue for me. Actually, before I do talk about that, I do want to talk about something that I forgot to add onto my PowerPoint or Google slideshow. Is that I really like how this movie does have some good commentary on like World War II was like the United States and the Nazis. I feel like this movie does a good job of showing like how like they're both bad in different ways, and like how the Nazis just wanted to do evil stuff, and then like the United States just wanted like as much. Well, the Nazis wanted to do evil stuff and like have power and like ice everyone who they didn't deem worthy. But like the United States, let's be real, did want as much power and like as they could. So it's like I feel like this movie does do a decent job at like showing this. And yeah, my overall rating, yeah, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Like, yeah, this movie. I mean, this movie isn't like aged the best, but I still feel like. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, this movie does have it's really like all the stereotypes that are like holding me back and giving this a higher rating, because it's like this movie is just like such a fun movie to watch. It is a absolute blast. Oh yeah, you heard that one. Yeah. So what do you think about Kimchi the Dog? Also, here is how it ranks. As of right now, it's my second highest rated film up. But yeah, I will say I actually have the class average rating for Indiana Jones. So yeah, let's go over to that slide and see it right now. Okay, and yeah, as for the film with my class's average rating, we did get we did get Jaws, which I will say I'm very surprised Jaws got an average of like a little over 8 out of 10. I was expecting it to be higher. Psycho is actually our highest rated movie out of all the classes so far, which is pretty surprising. Indiana Jones. Sadly, I forgot to go to my teacher. I forgot to go see my teacher like later during the school day once he got the third period, like the block 3 average classes. Yeah, I sadly forgot to like go talk to him and see what he put there. But yeah, I'm just gonna like keep my class averages for now. But yeah, I mean, I will say I mean, I feel like a 7 like. Yeah, I feel like a 7.41 out of 10 is very fair for Indiana Jones. It is a absolute blast of a movie. And yeah, honestly, yeah, so far I mean, granted, this is kind of what you'd expect from like an average, like everyone to give it like the medium to be, well, to be in like this area, because I mean, I feel like this does make sense for the most part. I mean, everyone, everyone wants to watch good stuff, so it's like nobody wants to give stuff high or like insanely high ratings. So yeah, I mean, as of now, this definitely makes sense. And yeah, let's finish up the rest of my review. Overall, I really like Indiana Jones. It is one of my favorite film series. I will say I haven't seen the the newest one. I think it's Indiana Jones Dial the Dial of Destiny. I haven't seen that one yet. Uh, I might see it someday, but yeah, I mean, one of my favorite film franchises of all time. It is just like a blast, and they're just like so fun. They have great action too. And yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts down in the comment section. Also, I'm not doing my 100 subscriber Q&A quite yet. I'm gonna wait to do that for once I'm back in my normal area, mainly because I'm gonna be getting something special for myself. I'm really looking forward to showing on the channel, and I'll also be getting a no, I'll get straight into that a little soon. But yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna So like you could feel free to ask me any other questions you'd want to use for the 50 subscriber Q&A, because I will definitely include them in this video and like any other videos. As for when I do plan on having the 100 subscriber Q&A, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to release it, but definitely keep your eyes on the horizon. I'm hoping like Monday or Sunday, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, feel free to also subscribe if you want to help me get to even more subscribers, because the more subscribers, the bigger community. And yeah, so yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts on Indiana Jones, the rest of the Lost Ark, and feel free to also subscribe, and we will see you all later. What do you say, Kimchi? Bye. Do you want to say bye? Who's that over there? Who's that? Okay, well, we'll see you all later. Bye.